All right, guys, welcome to our regeneration class. I'm Coach Clint. Thanks for joining today. I look forward to taking you through some fun little movements. We're going to do a strength block, and then we're going to go into some challenge later today. But we like to start our class with our tip of the day and a fun little joke. So our tip of the day today, going along with our theme of mindset, because we're actually going to be rolling into a mindset month with some headspace and stuff like that. But growth mindset, allow yourself to dream. It's always good to have a goal that's almost overreaching, right? Way too far out there, but it gives you something to shoot for. Growth mindset, that's a really good way to kind of attack that style of goal. Number two, acknowledge and embrace imperfections. Just because something didn't go the way you wanted it to, as long as it's getting done, you need to be just aware of what maybe worked and what didn't, and just grow with the changes, right? Number three, try new things every day. Oh, that's not very hard to do. We always get new things piled on us. So just kind of embrace that change also. And then last, be your own cheerleader, right? If you're down on yourself, it just makes things horrible. So just be aware of how you're feeling about something and then grow from there. And then our joke today, and thank you again, Lucas, for coloring this for me. Lucas is my son, for those of you that are new. Why did the man get hit by the bike every day? Stick around to the end, and I will let you know the answer. So as we get started, just remember this is a one-way camera. I cannot see you, so please be in a safe space. Give yourself some room around you. We are going to be moving around. Make sure that you have an emergency contact. You can get a hold of it if you need to, if you start feeling funny, if something gets hurt, something like that. Just be aware of being safe, okay? Because I cannot see you, so I cannot help. And if you do start feeling weird, take a quick break and get back into it. Always have water on hand too, just in case. So our first thing, we're going to start with our mini band at our knee. If you do not have a mini band, that is okay. All these movements are exactly the same with or without a mini band. We're going to go down to the floor to get started. We're going single leg glute bridge with a band. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep my knees about shoulder width apart. I'm going to come into this hook position right here. Okay, now the tendency is that band's going to try to pull my leg in. I want to stay shoulder width as I come up into that glute bridge and down. If you don't have a mini band, you're just controlling your hip and you're still trying to stay in that good single leg glute bridge position. Squeeze the glute at the top, let yourself down. We're going to go 8 of these on one side, and then we'll switch. Nice and strong, drive up quick, let yourself down nice and slow. Remember, this is still just the warm-up. We just got started, so we're not trying to kill ourselves yet. We're really just kind of waking things back up. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here, so I got to wake things back up. And then we're going to switch our movement. Nice and strong. Squeeze that glute at the top. Check yourself every once in a while. Give yourself a nice little punch in the glute and in the hamstring. Make sure everything's on. Good. 2 more. Keep that core tight. Make sure you're breathing. And down. Nice. All right, we're going into our quad opposites or dead bug. So go ahead and take that band off. Set it to the side. We might be using it later, but that's totally up to you. Quad position, hands under our shoulders, knees directly under our hips. Find that neutral spine. Do a couple of cat-cows or arch and swing. Okay, find that neutral spine where it's nice and comfortable. Tighten your core. Take your right hand out, left leg out, and hold position. Okay, quad opposite, pointer dog, right? We're pointing where we want to go. Nice and strong, driving my heel to the back of the room. Allowing my fingers to lead the position. I'm looking straight down next to my other hand that's on the ground. We're just holding this position. 2, 1, come together. Switch to the other side. Again, if you need to do a couple of cat-cows to find that neutral, that's perfect. Left hand out first. Right leg, heel to the back of the room, nice and strong. Core tight, glute strong. Try not to lean. We're staying as flat as possible. Keep breathing. Three, two, one, and down. Nice work. Now I'm going to face you for this one. So this next one's a hip crossover. There's two ways to do it. This one's all about opening our hips and kind of loosening our back. So we're going to go into that glute bridge position. Notice my knees and feet are put together. This is number one. Okay, so this is going to be the number one way to do it. I'm going to put my arms out in a cross, and then I'm going to allow my hips to go one way and then the other. I'm keeping my shoulders and my arms attached to the ground. Okay, right here. Number two, if that's too much pressure on your hips or your back, we're going to separate our legs and we're going to go side to side with both legs just separate. Okay, they both do the same thing, opening up our hips. Let's go about 5 each direction. Because I'm doing this one already, I'll do about 3. I'm going to put my legs back together and do a couple because it feels really good. And finish things up. One more each side. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop is more than just a cereal. All right, here we go. Figure 4 stretch. Our last one till we get going. I'm going to cross my leg over the top, going into that figure 4 position. From here, I'm going to take a nice deep breath in. Everything's relaxed. I'm going to hold my foot on my thigh here, and then I'm going to press my knee away. Now, if that's not enough stretch for you, if you're not feeling a stretch here on the side of your hip and in your hip flexors and glute, then you could thread the needle, reach between your legs, grab that hamstring, and still lay back. Okay, either way, we're stretching in that figure 4 position, loosening things up. Deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Try to go a little deeper into that stretch. Go ahead and switch sides. Here we go, switching sides. Now one side's gonna be tighter. It's just a human body, right? So this side is a lot tighter for me. I'm still gonna hold right here at my ankle, and I'm gonna press away at my knee as far as I can. Now I'm not going into pain. I'm going to where I feel a stretch and just slightly beyond. So it has that almost tight cramping feeling, but not into pain. And I'm breathing into that place. I'm thinking about my hip, and I'm breathing all that energy into my hip. And relax. Nice. All right, up on our feet for this next one. Okay, we're going to do a little neural activation, loosen up the mind and body connection. So we're going to go all the way up to our toes. When I say go, we're going to drop into that good base position. From there, we're going side to side like skiers. Okay, so I want you to imagine a line on the ground, and we're going to go side to side over that line. Okay, all the way up. Go, drop in, go side to side, side to side, side to side. There you go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. One more time. All the way up. Go. And go side to side. Nice and quick. Get those feet going back and forth. And rest. All right. Time to get into our movements. Hopefully you got your blood flowing a little bit. If you need a quick drink, now's the time to grab it. Whew. Now, if you have a mini band, okay, we couldn't use it for these first 2 movements, okay? So go ahead and put your mini band, whoop, don't fall over, at your ankle, okay? At your ankle if you have one. And then I'm going into my shoulder width, toes pointed forward. Okay, this first one, deep squat to hamstring. So I'm gonna deep squat down. Okay, keep those toes pointed forward. Deep squat down. You can use your hands to balance and sit back. Good. I'm going to reach down. I'm going to grab this mini band between my legs, drive my hips up towards the sky. If you don't have a mini band, glue your hands to the floor. Same thing, right? Pull yourself back under. Stand up. That's one. Good. Deep squat down. Okay, this time I'll glue my hands to the ground, drive my hips up nice and high. Pull myself back under and stand up. Good. We got 3 more. Deep squat. Find that good, comfortable position. Glue those hands or grab that mini band. Drive those hips up. Hold in that hamstring stretch position. Pull yourself under and stand up. Good. Couple more. Okay, couple more. Here we go. Deep squat. Glue your hands or grab that mini band. Drive those hips up. Good. Pull yourself back under. Stand up. We got one more. Deep squat down. Glue your hands. Drive those hips. Pull yourself under. And stand. Nice. Now, if you have your mini band on, leave it on. We're gonna go hand walks, okay? Hand walks here. So go ahead and keep shoulder width with your feet. I'm gonna go ahead and forward fold again, reaching down towards those toes, trying to keep my legs as straight as possible. Once I get down, I'm gonna walk my hands into a plank position, okay? Now I'm using my glute to keep my feet pulled apart. Now I'm gonna drive my hips up and I'm gonna walk my toes forward like I'm on train tracks. So I'm not gonna let my feet come together. I'm still staying in shoulder width as far as I can. And then roll up nice and slow, okay? Just turning sides now, okay? Just so I don't have to walk backwards. Here we go. Forward fold, hand walk out. Find that good plank position. Own it for a second. Drive those hips up nice and high. Walk those toes back on those train tracks, staying nice and wide to where you might have to bend and roll up. And if you're more flexible than me, you probably don't have to bend your knees at all. And that's awesome. Let's go 2 more. Here we go. Down, nice and slow. Hand walk out. Lock in for a second. Walk those feet forward. Driving those hips high and roll up. Good. Make sure you're loosening those shoulders up as we do this, right? Drop that head down through your arms as you're walking those feet forward. Here we go. Sliding forward. Hand walk out. Good plank position. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Drive those hips. Stretch those shoulders for a second. Now walk those toes forward on those train tracks. Roll up. Nice and slow. Nice work. All right. Now, if you want to, pop the band off. You could do it for this next movement, but I want you to be able to get your base nice and wide to control your position in our push-up, okay? We're gonna go push-up shoulder tap. So we really need to work on those shoulders, okay? We've been doing scat push-ups and stuff, so you guys know how to control your shoulders. Here we go. We're gonna forward fold one more time. Gonna hand walk out into a plank position. You're gonna hold in that plank. We're gonna do our push-up shoulder tap, push-up shoulder tap. Nice deep breath. We're gonna go down slow into our push-up. Elbows going straight back, nice and slow, all the way down. Press back up. Once I'm up, I'm gonna shoulder tap right hand to left shoulder. And then I'm gonna go left hand to right shoulder. And we got one more push-up. Down nice and slow. Press up. Good. Shoulder tap, and relax. Okay, now we're not doing a bunch of push-ups. We're just kind of warming things up. Couple of push-ups each round because we have our push-up challenge at the end. So we're just trying to warm things up. Next round, we're gonna do more shoulder taps and push-ups. Okay, roll over, dead bug position. Okay, today's our dead bug roll. So we're gonna brace our stomach. We're gonna shrink our ribs down to our hips. Tight core here, dead bug position. Notice my head's down on the floor. Hands go up towards the sky. Lock that core in, make sure that it's nice and firm. You could bounce a quarter off of it, okay, or as tight as you can. Make sure you can still breathe. Right hand, it's gonna go to my left knee and I'm gonna grab my left knee nice and solid. Okay, I want this connected nice and strong. Right arm or left arm and right leg, reach out. Good, now we're gonna roll towards our up knee. So to my left, I'm gonna roll to my left halfway. Okay, I'm gonna roll towards you guys about halfway down and I'm gonna control it. Pause right there. Hold, nice tight core. Now roll back to center. Keep it tight. Okay, rolling halfway again. One more time, halfway over and pause. Okay, dead bug roll. This one's tough. Okay, try not to flop when we roll one way or the other. So as I go back, I'm controlling my core. Go ahead and roll back to center, controlling my core so there's not a flop. Come into dead bug position. Arms up, switching hands, left arm to right knee. Okay, lock it in nice and tight. Extend, opposite arm, opposite leg, left leg, right arm. Now I'm gonna roll away from you this time, halfway. Rolling away halfway, control it, find that balance, almost like a hollow body hold here. We're controlling our position with anti-rotation. Keep breathing. Good, roll back to center. Don't flop, control it. Good, one more time, rolling halfway. Find that balance. Keep it strong, nice and steady, and roll back, nice and easy. Good job, and relax. Nice work. All right, round two. Now again, you can put the band on if you would like. Round two, I'm gonna keep it off, okay? We're gonna go a little faster, so I'm just not gonna slap it on and off this round, okay? But if you want to, that is perfectly fine, okay? Deep squat to hamstring, round two, okay? Grab a drink of water if you need to. Excuse me, I should have, my water bottle's right over there. I can see it, but I didn't grab it. Not very smart, coach. I'll have to drink a lot of water after this. Okay, deep squat to hamstring. Again, I'm not going with band this round. I'll turn sideways so we can watch. Okay, deep squat down, deep squat. Drop those hands, drive those hips, a little faster, round two. Hold, down, into that deep squat again, and up, one. Good, deep squat. Hands down, drive those hips. Down, up, two. Good, down. If you want to go a little slower, that's okay. Glue those hands, drive those hips. We're doing 5, so if you want to catch back up, that's cool. Or if you only want to do, if it takes you the entire 5 to do 3, that's fine also, okay? Whatever you feel comfortable with today. Good, down. Hips. Oh, those are getting tight. Good, down. And up. We got one more. Here we go, down. Hips. Down. And up. Nice. Okay, this round, how we're switching up our hand walk. We are gonna hand walk out. We're gonna hand walk our feet to our hands, and then we're gonna walk back out, and then we're gonna walk our hands to our feet. So we're never leaving that plank-ish position, okay? So we're gonna go from down dog, basically, to plank, back, out, out. It's an inchworm, okay? So here we go, forward fold, down. Good, hand walk out into that plank position. Lock that core in, hold, 3, 2, 1. Now walk your feet. Now remember, stay on train tracks. Walk your feet to your hands. Once you're in your tight position here, okay, that's as far as I can go, almost to where I have to start coming up. Now I'm gonna walk my feet back out into a plank position and hold. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm walking my hands back towards my feet. Now, if you need to take a break, come out of this position just for a second and then get back into it. 3, 2, 1. Walk those hands back out to a plank. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And now walk those toes forward. We got one more after this, guys. One more as far as you can. Back. Plank position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drive those hips up. Walk those hands back. And then we'll walk out into our plank and do our shoulder taps. Here we go. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Walk back into that plank position and take a quick rest. All right, shake those shoulders out. We're going to do 1 push-up. And we're going to go 5 shoulder taps on each side. Then we're going to do one more push-up, 5 shoulder taps on each side, just alternating. Nice tight core. Try to keep your hips from rolling. Here we go. Push-up position. Get yourself set. Down nice and easy. Elbows back. Press back up. Shoulder tap on each side 5 times. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Push up. Down. Elbows back. Drive up. And shoulder tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. And relax. All right. Dead bug position. Lock that core in. You know how to brace now. So we're going to go ahead, shrink our ribs down, keep our core nice and tight, come into that hook position. Okay. 90-90. Let's go right hand to left knee. Right hand to left knee. Extend your opposite arm, opposite leg. Keep that core nice and tight. Go ahead and roll halfway and pause. Hold. Good. Keep it tight. 3, 2, 1. Now you have a choice. You can either go back to center, or if you want to try to go all the way over, controlled, and then try to go all the way back to center. Your choice, okay? Call it level 1, level 2. If you want, go from half all the way over and then all the way back to center. All right, here we go. Back to half. Rolling to half. Find your balance. Lock in. 3, 2, 1. Good. Rolling all the way if you want, or back to center. Okay, I'm controlling it. Not flopping. Here we go. Back to center. Again, not flopping. Nice and controlled. Good. Switching sides. Grab left hand, right knee. Extend the opposite arm, opposite leg, and roll halfway. Nice and strong here. Now, one side might feel stronger, right? Just like when we stretched. Just do your best. Okay, judge yourself. You are the one watching and feeling what's going on. So I want you to control what you can do. Here we go. All the way if you want. Again, optional. Now go back. Nice and slow. Now I'm breathing really heavy because I'm actually keeping my core super tight, and I'm taking short, shallow breaths to keep everything locked in. Let's go halfway. I'm still breathing. I'm not exaggerating my breathing. It's just a way for me to make sure I'm keeping my core tight, like I'm blowing up a party balloon. So sometimes it's hard. All the way if you want. It's hard to keep that core tight while we're talking. So I'm trying my best to remind myself to keep things locked in, nice and strong. Back to center and relax. All right. Going into our coach's challenge piece. Okay, so we have 2 things we're going to do. We have our push-up challenge, 8 rounds. I did bring a marker, or actually a pin this time, so I can track our rounds so I don't forget, because you know that happens sometimes. So we're gonna go 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 8 rounds. Okay, I want you doing as many push-ups each round as you can. Okay, whatever that looks like. If you start on your knees, make sure you finish on your knees. If you start on your hands, try your best to get as many rounds, or on your feet, sorry, not on your hands, as many rounds as you can in normal push-up position. If you need to, drop to your knees and then keep the reps coming, okay? Now, if we need to stretch, loosen things up, go into that down dog position, try to hold at least plank or down dog if you can't do push-ups for the rest of the round. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 8 rounds, okay? Again, this is optional. You can do as many as you want. You could do 1 or 2 rounds. You can skip around here and there, but I want you to do your best, right? Just to keep moving, and we'll go from there. And then we have a fun little yoga stretch at the end today, okay? Here we go. Get yourself locked in. Good push-up position. We're right on time. We should be able to get this all finished up. If you need to bounce early, don't worry about it. I know you guys got stuff to do. Here we go. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Get as many push-ups in as you can. Good push-ups, elbows back, tight core, driving through the floor. 5 seconds. And rest. Round 1. Good job. Okay. Here you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. If you've been doing this the whole time, they're feeling easier, but it's still not easy, because I feel like you can still push yourself really hard. Rest. Round 2. Good job. Keep it up. Get as many in as you can. 3, 2, 1, and go. It's hard watching a clock. Stretch a little if you need to. 10 seconds. Rest. Good job. 3 down, 5 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Lock in, stay strong. 5 more seconds. Good job, halfway. Okay, on this next one, I'm gonna read you your quote, okay? Just in case you have to bounce. I wanna make sure you get your quote of the day. 3, 2, 1, and go. Your body can do it. It's your mind that needs convinced. Okay, this is not easy. This is a hard little challenge. Okay, but I want you to just do your best. You can convince your mind of anything. Just push through. Do what you can. Rest. Round 5, 3 more. I'm proud of you. Whew. Be proud of yourself. Remember, you're your biggest cheerleader. 2, 1, and go. Get as many as you can in each round. Okay, even if it's 1 and then you hold plank, I'm happy. You're up, you're moving. Making your body happy. Rest. 6, you got 2 more. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, your joke today. Why did the man get hit by a bike every day? Because he was stuck in a vicious cycle. Woo, last 10 seconds, let's go. Come on, we got 1 more round after this. Rest. Good, last round. Whew. There, you got your joke and you got your quote. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thanks for sticking in there. Finish it up. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, guys. I think we're right up on time. So I'm going to let you out of here. If you want to stay and do a yoga stretch, go ahead. But for those of you that need to go, thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys so much. Good job today. That 8 rounds is tough. Okay, if you want to do your yoga stretch for today, we are going triangle, I believe. Okay, so our left leg's our front leg. We're going to go into a triangle stance, okay, trying to keep both feet flat on the ground. And we're going to drop right hand to left toe, okay, and we're going to open things up. Now, again, I'm not super strong here, but I'm going to do my best getting into that triangle. 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side just to say we did our yoga stretch today. Okay, good triangle stance. Left hand to right foot. Open up. This side's a lot tighter for me. A yoga block would have been helpful today. 3, 2, 1, and come up. Thank you again, guys, for being here. I appreciate you. Thanks for making me work hard today. Hopefully you had some fun. Look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday. We'll get through some strength stuff. Whew, good job. I appreciate you guys. We're getting better together every day. Thanks for being here. Let me know if you need anything. Talk to you soon. Whew, bye. See ya. Thanks, Carly. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Good job, guys.